Well, 2K, seems like you pissed off the community yet again. It seems like you made everybody upset. But then again, I'm not surprised because I've been telling people this for the past 2 decades. These games are not what they used to be. You know what I'm saying? They're still buggy, still glitchy, still broken. You got people basically uh acting like they're the 2K press people and they're defending this company that doesn't even care about them in the slightest. Let me repeat that again. That doesn't care about you in the slightest. 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 That doesn't care about you in the slightest reason, bruh. You have to understand. You whales are the reason why these games are just the way they are. Broken, glitchy, messed up, no patches, that actually address issues. And then you got people talking about online. Listen, you knew online was going to be broken. You already knew when you signed up. You know what I mean? They don't care about online. I'm going to tell you why they don't care about online. Because they can't make money from online. 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 So they could care less about online, honestly. And that's why I said, hey, when I was playing 2K or whatever, I'm like, that's it. I know you don't care about online. You know what I'm saying? When me and my squad was trying to play some online, all of a sudden we couldn't even get like a full stable match. I mean, we got like one or two online matches, and after that, boom, we couldn't do it again. Especially when it came to multi-man matches. We was gonna run the bloodline, you know what I'm saying? We was gonna be the bloodline versus whoever the other people was gonna pick. It didn't even work. It kept crashing, you know what I mean? And this was what? Back in 2024, I believe. 2024, yeah. That was the last time we even tried to do it because again, it just kept crashing. And nothing has changed. You know what I'm saying? That was 2 games ago. You know what I'm saying? And here we are in 2K26 and it's still broken. It's still messy. It's still buggy. It's still laggy. It doesn't work. And again, they don't care about any of that online shit at this point. They don't care. Just like they don't care about the game at all. It's WrestleMania season starting today, Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And Sunday. Again, they're going to promote this game, talk about buy it now, buy it now. Don't fall for that scam. Yeah, you better go watch some of my videos or go watch some of these other videos. But I highly recommend watching my videos because, again, I always tell the truth in my videos. I don't sugarcoat anything, man. I'm always in the field with it. I'm always keeping it real. You know what I mean? But again, this is what happens. You people fall for this every time. You gave these people $160+ 200+ 300+ and for what? If it wasn't for the major outlets, which it broke through the wrestling bubble and actually made mainstream media, do you really think they would have easily folded like Kalani? Do you really believe they would have folded on the ringside ass? The whole game is decided around the ringside ass. You know what I'm saying? So again, they only folded because the pressure burst through the wrestling bubble. Pretty much. It burst through the wrestling bubble and it got mainstream media attention, gaming media attention. You know what I'm saying? And it got to that point to where Angry Joe had to chime in. You know what I'm saying? And give his opinions and thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? And again, the truth is this. If it never broke through the big media coverage, or if it never broke through the wrestling bubble, this shit, you will still have been grinding and everything else. You saw how fast they fixed that Eric Bischoff patch, right? Y'all saw how fast they fixed the Eric Bischoff pack, right? They fixed that so fast. That was the very first update of the game by fixing that exploit. You feel me? Again, they don't care about you people. They never did, and they never will. That's the truth of it, man. Just like they don't care about those NBA marks over there. You have to understand that this is a business for them. All they care about is getting your money. It doesn't matter how you feel about the game. It doesn't matter if the game works. It doesn't matter if the game is fun. It doesn't matter if the game is ass. It doesn't matter if the game is boring. It doesn't matter. As long as they get your money, that's all they care about, bro. That's all they care about. Money, 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 money. Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money. Shane McMahon. Money, 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 money. Mr. Krabs. Money, 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 money. Shane McMahon. That's all they care about, man. Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talks. Why you think Shane McMahon had that theme song? Money talks. Because guess what? Money talks. When you stop buying this shit, when you stop giving them money, everything will start changing. Money will have these companies folded. No Kalani. These people will fold. When EA tried to pull that crap with the Star Wars community, guess what happened? They rebelled, they quit buying, they told people not to buy it. Everybody actually came together as a community and basically put their foot collectively on EA's neck to the point where EA had no choice but to fold. Why do you think they get away with everything they get away with? Because you people are not united. You don't support real shit. You don't support it. You don't give nobody flowers. You don't give nobody credit. You don't give nobody respect. And then you wondering why this community is a joke. You wonder why this community is the biggest joke because you whales are not united. That's the truth of it, bro. Straight up. You people cry about the game this, the game that, but yet you buy it every single year knowing that the business tactics are not mapping. The business tactics is not adding up. Scooby-Doo mysteries. I already knew when they said, oh, pause the video and look for the clues. I already knew. How old are we? You're treating people like they're 5 and 6 years old. And you people ate that up because you do have a mindset of a 5 or 6 year old. Because any grown person is not going to sit there and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to participate. No. That's not how you market a game. You don't market a game like that. Hiding stuff. You let the consumer know this is what you're getting. This is the product that you're getting. That's just like if I was selling something and I said, oh, pause the video so you can see this and see that. And then you just blindlessly buy. You have to know what you're investing in, bro. But again, you people just let 2K and all these other developers do what they want. So patch 0.8 or whatever it is, whatever patch they're on, it didn't fix anything really, especially for you online people, because you're crying about it. So again, when are any of you people going to learn that 2K doesn't care about you? They don't care. They got your money. When you pre-ordered, that was it. Free money. Thank you. Just like the old Jim Cornette shit. Thank you, fuck you, bye. That's how they treated y'all. Real shit. That's how they treated y'all. Why you think the game is on sale right now? Because they want more lambs or whales or future whales to sit over here and buy this game. And they'll fall for the scam, just like that $1 million scam in 2K19 that a lot of y'all forgot about, right? Again, that god-awful WWE 2K20, you might as well call it the 6-year anniversary because 2K26 is the predecessor of that. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is facts. These are not opinions. These are 100% facts. These games are not going back to how they once were. You people love to bring up SmackDown versus Raw. It would never go back to SmackDown versus Raw. We love to bring up Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, WrestleMania series on the GameCube, Day of Reckoning 1 and 2 on the GameCube, WWF Raw on the original Xbox. You know what I'm saying? We love to bring up the classics. We love to bring up No Mercy 64, WCW versus NWO Revenge, and etc. But guess what? It's never going back to those days, bro. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. There's no passionate wrestling fans behind that 2K banner who are actual wrestling fans. When those older games were made, those was by wrestling fans who were passionate about the business, who was passionate about the games because they want the games to mirror what you saw on TV. Fun, chaotic, enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? What you getting now? What you getting on TV? And they're basically telling you the product is going to be trash, which the real life product is trash. So that's what you're going to get in these wrestling games. Trash. The build for WrestleMania was one of the most horriblest built up that I ever witnessed. But hey, I'm not mad at it because there's a couple matches that's going to be fire. Liv Morgan versus Stephanie, you know, Obafemi versus Brock, you know. Again, there's matches there that's going to pique somebody's interest, but the buildup has been trash. Just like these games, trash. So yeah, you're going to get another patch 1.09 that's not going to fix anything, that's going to make the game even worse. And then the fact that you got these other YouTubers on here, oh Jesus, y'all are whales too, because y'all sit here and you defend the actions of 2K. You defend it like you're doing anything to be a part of that, club. Oh, I want to get flown out like a bitch. Oh, I want to get treated like a... That's all it is. Grown-ass men at that, with families, are acting like females because they want to get flown out. Just be honest. Just tell the truth. You don't have to be positive because people can look past that fake positive shit. And that's another video I'm going to make a video on. I'm sick of this fake positivity shit that you people do. You people act like the world we live in is so good. It's so great. When in reality, the economy is failing. Everything is going up. But then again, if you never leave your house, if you never experience anything, if you never paid a bill, if you never paid rent, if you never gone through the struggles, of course you wouldn't care. And that's what y'all giving off with this fake positivity shit. Because you never experienced anything like this. This is a real world we live in, people. You don't want to admit it because you've never, ever been out in the real world because you've been coddled. You've been coddled for all your life. And you're showing that. You're a coddled whale. You're a coddled whale. That's all it is. You never done anything by yourself. You never done anything on your own. You never experienced anything. And this is why you are a neckbeard version loser nerd. You really think a girl is going to lay down with you and actually give you some? And you act like a coddled whale? This is why you people are in the positions that y'all in. I don't care how you feel, man. You ruin wrestling games because you fall for this shit every single year. I can't even remember the last good wrestling game for the past decade because there hasn't been any good wrestling games. It's just been games to play and pass time. I can't actually sit here and say, hey, man, I love this game with a passion, man. This game is so fun. These games for the last fucking past decade have been trash. Every single one of them. 2K15 was trash. 16 was trash. 17 was trash. 18 was trash. 19 was trash. 20 was trash. 22 was trash. 23 was trash. 24 was trash. 25 is trash. And 26 is trash. So for the past decade, these games have been trash. Okay? All of them have been trash. Every single one of them. And it's sad. And it's very sad. And the fact that THQ and Yoiks lost their way because they got greedy and to the point where they had to file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, that tells you everything. Because they should have never got greedy. The passion left when they started getting greedy, and that caused them their ultimate downfall, their ultimate demise. When you get greedy, shit like that happens, man. So again, what's left? What's really left? These games are trash. Every last one of them. They're broken. They're glitchy. Every time a patch come out, something else gets broken. But hey, I'm the bad guy because I call it out and you whales don't like it. I don't care. You're a coddled whale. You're a whale. Period. You defend this game, you're a whale. Simple as that. You're a whale. You got people actually defending Island. You're a whale. You're defending my faction. You're a whale. You're defending that online is broken. You're a whale. This game in general, you defend it, you're a whale. And then you wondering why people sit over there and bring up the older games, because the older games were fun, bro. Simple as that. And then when you have modders and people who actually know how to create because they got a great imagination, like I started to give call creators a chance movement. Because let's be real, if it wasn't for the call creators, these games would have been failed. They're the reason your game is alive. Same thing with the modders. Everybody know what's the status, you know? He's the reason your game is alive. He's the reason why your game is afloat. But hey, you whales don't see it that way. You whales sit here and think that, oh, 2K loves me. They don't love you, bro. They don't love you. They never did and they never will. That's why you're at home watching WrestleMania, and the ones they care about who get flown out every day, they're the ones that's enjoying the perks because they sold out. And you people want to sell out too. You want to sell your soul. You want to sell your morals, your honor, you can't get those things back. Once you trade up or give up your honor, your morals, and your dignities, that's it, bro. That's it. You can't get it back. It's like letting the genie out the bottle. Once it's gone, it's gone. And a lot of you people are willing to risk that because you never had morals and honor and dignity from the beginning. So yeah, forget this game. This game is trash. Simple as that. And they're not going to fix anything. So again, it's time to move on. It doesn't matter what future packs it is. It doesn't matter who they release. It doesn't matter. When May comes, it's a drought, man. It's a drought. That means no update to the ringside ass. That means less updates. You may get a patch to fix that, a little bit of problems that y'all have, but guess what? After that, that's it. That's it. Because they can't make money. Or they're just going to make you wait and suffer through the BS. But if it's an exploit or something that's game breaking, they're going to come and fix that. Like I said, I'm the realest on this internet shit, man. All I do is tell the truth, bro. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm vilified, I'm hated, because I'm the only one that keeps it official in this community. I don't wail for companies, bro. I don't care if my favorite company done some shit like this. They will be getting a rant video as well about how microtransactions ruined their games and how they lost their way. They'll be getting a rant video too, because I don't discriminate, bro. So yeah, it's sad that these wrestling games turned out the way they did, but hey, what can you do? What can you say? This is where we're at with it, man. So yeah, enjoy your patch after patch after patch. Enjoy your broken online. Enjoy your broken game. Because at the end of the day, they don't care. They got your money, and that's all they care about. And they want the future whales money too. Why you think they gonna be promoting everything? But hey, it is what it is, man. It's been your boy Skiez. Everything's in the description box below. Run those numbers up, hit those buttons. And yeah, man, this is where we're at, man. Join the membership now. Tiers start at $7.99 and up. And yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm out.